Hi there. Today is Sunday, August 29th, and that makes this the week 34 Return to Creativity update with your hostess, Jennifer Vanderbeek of scrapsoflife.com. How are you doing? This is the second of two what I'm calling desert dispatches, and this is sadly the last of the desert dispatches. Yes, I'm only here for 2 weeks. And I just scheduled my Lyft pickup for this coming Wednesday morning to go to the airport. And that makes me kind of sad because it means that the trip is almost over. But I am very grateful that I've had the opportunity to be out here for 2 weeks. I've gotten a lot of work done, and that leads me to the creative updates. How have you been? And yes, I am kicking myself for not bringing a tripod or some sort of holder for the cell phone while I was doing this, because yeah, this is a little awkward. And I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera or the phone. So writing wise, I did finish the first draft of book 2 in the Eden Creek mystery series. It came in just under 50,000 words, which is fine, because I know by the time I edit it and everything, it'll be right about where not only I want it to be, but where it needs to be. That's the thing. I'm not so worried about word count as much as that the story is complete. So yeah, I finished that. And then I have been editing the first draft of the first book, which is called Fool's Paradise. And being the first book of the series, being the fact that I started the draft probably about 4 years ago and then have picked it up in bits and pieces, I know that there was a lot of work to be done on it. And like I said before I left, I went and had it bound, spiral bound. And let me tell you that this has been one of the best ideas I've had, because being able to flip through it and not worry about pages getting out of order or misplacing things and just having it contained, super, super helpful. There's about 90 pages and I am on page 49. And so yeah, it's not bad. I'm a little over halfway through the first content edit. What I am looking for is right now is mostly making sure that the story makes sense, and that I've put in enough descriptions. I struggle with putting in enough descriptions. I don't want to go on and on and on like Michener or Tolkien or any of those guys that will write pages and pages and pages of description about a place, because it's not the place that is important so much as the people and the characters and the story. But I also understand from a reader standpoint that you have to have something to go by. So I'm trying to find a happy medium. But I know that I have, in the first draft, as in any first draft, you play your strengths. And I think sometimes that my strengths, I hope at least, lie in dialogue. And so I tend to move the story along by character interactions and stuff. So I need to go back in and I need to put in some dialogue tags and some descriptors and things like that, and also kind of make sure that I don't have too much in some places and not enough in others. So that has been the main focus. Oh gosh, I really need to bring a stand with me next time. Sorry. The other thing I've been doing is knitting. Yes, I brought the Breathe in Hope in here with me to show you on camera, and I have done a fair amount over the weekend, especially. I know it's Sunday. This is still weekend, but in this apartment, my host, my non-nesting partner here, he works Sunday through Thursday, so the weekend is Friday and Saturday. So but yeah, just as we were just kind of hanging out, watching TV, watching movies, stuff like that, yeah, I've been working on Breathe in Hope. And it's been really nice because it's a fairly relaxing pattern, at least in some portions of it. And I believe I am, yeah, I only have like two sections and then the bind off edge to do. So yeah, I'm thrilled about that because that's cool. And you know, a finished project is a finished project. I'm part of me really, really wants to get this done before I leave. That way I can swap out to the other Casapinka project I brought with me, but I'm not gonna, like, you know, I mean, it's not a priority, but it's a tiny goal, sort of. Let's see, what else has been going on? It's been hot, y'all. I mean, I know I live in Georgia and it's hot and humid in South Georgia, and that's not exactly news. Um, but everybody says about the desert, and I don't know if I said this in the last video or not, but oh, it's a dry heat. Dry heat or nothing, 100 degrees, 110 degrees is still freaking hot. So, you know, obviously my partner here, he's used to it. He likes it. Me, I'm like, I'm dying. No, not that bad. But I did, we went to Walmart and I got a little oscillating fan that I could have pointed on me, to make, you know, me a little bit more comfortable. And that's helped. Oh gosh. But you know, the desert really is beautiful, and every time we come across a flowering bush or tree or something, I've stopped to take a picture of it. There's a possibility that a project may come out of that. A project to be named later, but I am storing up my inspiration for that. And yeah, I'm really enjoying my time out here. And as much as I know I will be sad when I leave for the airport on Wednesday morning, the whole point of this adventure of mine, this new career path, this taking control of my own life, more so than I felt that I had before, is the possibility of being able to do this more often, to come out here more often, more than just once or twice a year, and be out here for, you know, more than just a couple of days at a time. And so yeah, so that's why I'm working on this, on the books. That's why I'm you know, keeping future ideas in mind. And yeah, I'm concentrating on the end goal as well. So I've also been reading a bunch. I read through, if you guys are familiar with Janet Ivanovich's Stephanie Plum series, she has a series, a Lizzie and Diesel series, that looks like it was maybe supposed to be 7 books, but there's only 3 out, and one hasn't been, you know, published since like 2015. And the last update I was able to find was 2018, and just her publisher has not set a date for the next one to come out, which that's so sad. I mean, this is kind of one of those things why self-publishing is, you know, you get to set your own schedules, and that is something that, you know, publishing houses, they you know, they control the release schedules, and that's sometimes unfortunate. Maybe not for the author directly, because I know she's still writing and she's doing other projects, working on other series, but yeah, I know that you know, when the fans go looking for the rest of a series and they're like, but you know, it can leave the fans, you know, the readers high and dry, and that's really unfortunate. But yeah, it's the Wicked Appetites series, and it has, the reason why I say there should be 7 books in the series, or there would seem to be 7 books in the series, is because it's kind of based on the 7 deadly sins. So I read through those 3 books that were available real quick, all in the name of genre reading. And, you know, they were really good. They were really fun. And she's a fabulous writer. Of course, I felt like I had to read them because there's a monkey in the series. That's just the way it is. I've also been doing some other reading, but the book names escape me. So yeah, that's been the last week or so. this video is about 10 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and the next time you hear from me, I should be back in hot and humid Georgia, which I know is getting some rain. Be safe, my friends and viewers who are out in the path of the storms going on right now. I know that there's there's that big one that's heading I haven't checked the forecast yet as I'm filming this, so I don't know if it's made landfall in Louisiana yet, but I know that Ida is out there. I know there's a couple other storms that they're watching. I know that it's even forecast to rain here in Phoenix again on the day I fly out, and I hope that that doesn't create the same kind of problems that were created when I was flying in 2 weeks prior. But we'll all try and be safe as we can. Pay attention to your local news and alert systems, and otherwise everybody just be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Do the best you can for yourselves. Find some time to be creative in your day, your week, and take some time here for yourselves. I love you bunches, and I will see you in another week. Bye.